actually these are acquired characters. It is not heritage. So what is inherited character? Long tail. So the same character was transferred and only this character was been there from ancestry. So it means that we have to understand the acquired characters cannot be transferred from one generation to the next generation. Like you have strong muscle. No, my child also becomes 6 packs, 6 points. Not possible. That is acquired traits. See here, this is a great person that we can see, the Gregor Johann Mendel. He has been not a successful scientist, but a great teacher and leader. And what he has done, when he was studying that time, the people has ignored him about his discoveries and all. And later, he thought that, no, I will not continue my study and I will go to one church and I will do some kind of religious works as to becoming as a priest. But his inquisitivity was too much in the natural sciences, and then he thought that anyway we are becoming priest, but at the same time we can do some kind of experiments. So in the behind of their church, they plotted one gardens, and in that gardens he saw the seed of pea plants. Okay, and there he started growing the pea plants, and the pea plants has some very great characters. So great. What is why the pea plant is so great? The reason that pea plant has lots of varied characters, lots of contrasting characters. So that is why he actually so meticulous about all this thing, and he has been recorded all the changes what are taking place in the pea plants. Let's understand how he conducted the experiment. As you know, the pea plant is nothing but one of the annual plant. So how you know about annual plant? There are 3 main types of plants. One is annuals, another is biennials, and third is perennial. So annual means those who can able to complete their span within one season, like 3 to 4 months. The biennial means within 2 sessions, like if you say sugar cane, around 6 months it will extend. If you see again one, that is like trees, big trees. So they can extend around 30, 40 or 50 years. Same way, if you can see, the pea plants can show the lots of contrasting characters that will actually make it more special and more important for study. The stem head is one character, and here it is not an equal stem. Some pea plant is very straight, some are terminals. Okay, so this is one character. Next you see seed shape. So the seed shape also you can get the variation. Some are rounded shapes, some are constricted. Okay, you can see here completely developed and rounded seeds, and here constricted weak seeds. Next you can see the flower colors. So you can see some pink flower are also in the pea plants, and some white flower also you can find in the pea plant. Next you can see there is one process has been conducted by the Mendels. Okay, so how he has done? He has taken the one state plant, okay, and another one is a terminal plants. So what he has expected that when you take the one tall plant and another is dwarf plants, so what do you expect that the height will be intermediate? It's not equal to the tall one. But he shocked, he surprised. In the F1 generation, he find that what are the offspring was been developed, all they have same height of the dominant parent. This parent. Okay. Then he shocked, but then he thought that there is a one character, there is a one dwarf character, but why that character is not appeared? Then what he thought that, so for that purpose I have to continue my research. Then he take up all the seeds, again he soil the seeds into the soil, and then he realized, oh shit. So what he realized that the hidden character that was a dwarf character was again reappeared, and then he has proposed a theory that is called the law of dominance. That so during the if there is a one dominance and another is a recessive characters, in this particular cross of the two different parents, the dominant always dominating F1 generation and it does not allow the recessive character to express into the F1 generations. But the character is there, but it may be expressed into the F2 generations. And the same thing has happened, and in the F2 generation, the same character was reappeared, and then again he has proposed the ratio. So how much the ratio it would be? So phenotypic ratio, he has been created the phenotypic ratio, and it was like 3:1. And then he also conducted the genotypic ratio. So what would be the? It is a tall. So in the first generation, you can see both are tall. But can we say that they are pure tall?
No.
No. They are not pure tall. They are hybrid tall. So they are actually hybrid talls, and they are not pure. So they have one hidden character, but it is not been expressed in that generation. It will be expressed in the upcoming generation. So this is what this is character is not a pure. So that is why whenever we are making the genetic cross or genetic ratio of this particular traits, so one would be for the complete pure tall, another one for complete pure dwarf, and the middle one is for the hybrid. Okay, so in this way you can able to generate the genetical ratio, that is 1:1. Okay. Next you can see this is also same example what I given you. See monohybrid cross as we told you here. This is for the phenotypic and genotypic ratio. So the phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio which indicates 1:1 and the phenotypic ratio is 3:1. So what it indicates that the phenotypically there are three characters which look similar, but actually their genetic makeup is not accurate. So when it actually goes inside the gene of that particular organisms, then we found that they are tall, but they are not pure tall. They have some bad character also, some dwarf character also. And we found that the dwarf characters is like 1:1. Okay. See again diagonal cross is there. Same way that when we cross the diagonal cross and monohybrid cross, one thing is that here is a die. So die means 2. So there we have taken a one character, and here we have taken a two characters. It means that both are similar.